Hi, guys, this is Direk Kanijo, and welcome to my podcast. Today, I'm going to be talking about margin of safety. The margin of safety is a key principle of value investing. This is a Ben Graham idea. He famously wrote about it in chapter 20 of The Intelligent Investor. I'm sure most of us are already familiar with the principle of margin of safety. We just don't call it that. For example, when we have a plane to catch, we leave the house earlier than usual just in case there's extra traffic that day. In other words, we're giving ourselves a margin of safety. This idea also applies in engineering. For example, when you build a bridge, you insist that it can handle more weight and stress than is actually needed. And the same principle applies when valuing assets and businesses. If you think a business is worth 100 million, you don't try to pay 95 million for it because that's cutting it too close. You try to buy it for, say, 60 million. By paying well below what you think a business is worth, you are giving yourself room for error in case your appraisal was wrong or the future of the business does not turn out as you expected. Ben Graham said that the principle of margin of safety is a cornerstone of successful investing. Now, there are multiple ways of seeking out the margin of safety. For Graham, the margin of safety was in the form of price or cheapness. He was looking for really cheap businesses. For example, he bought businesses below net cash and he bought businesses below its net asset value. I think this is because Graham's investment philosophy was shaped by his painful experiences during the Great Depression of 1929. This made him very focused on protecting his downside. Investors today can apply this price discipline by paying a reasonable multiple of earnings or sales. A high quality business is also a source of margin of safety. For example, a business with high customer retention cannot lose a lot of customers quickly. Think about your Microsoft Office subscription. The product is integrated and essential to your workflow, so cancellations are pretty rare. That's a very predictable, high quality cash flow stream. Now compare that with a fashion retailer with lots of leases. There's probably less of a margin of safety in a business like that. Its product is somewhat fad driven. That business could be forced to close a lot of stores if they're unable to renew leases at attractive terms. The point I'm making is that business model can also be a source of margin of safety. Another source of margin of safety comes from the people who are running the company. You want a manager who has both intelligence and integrity. Based on my experience and observations, the really outstanding managers are a rare breed. But these managers will often surprise you with their execution. Think about being a minority business partner with guys like Sam Walton and Phil Knight in the early days. Another source of margin of safety is from the capital structure of the business. A profitable business with lots of liquid assets relative to total liabilities cannot, by definition, go broke. So balance sheet strength can also be a source of margin of safety. We can also ensure a margin of safety at the portfolio level. This means not using things like margin leverage, engaging in short selling, or using financial instruments like options that will put the portfolio at risk. To sum up, when investing, you want your margin of safety to come from multiple sources. George Bernard Shaw said that all progress comes from the unreasonable man. So be unreasonable and demand a high margin of safety from multiple sources so that the odds are heavily in your favor. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for listening.